Welcome to the Spotlight series, and we're looking today at the rollover and the shoulder bridge. Rollover is an advanced movement. Shoulder bridge, I'll be working at the top version of the movement, focusing on the strength. So let's start with the rollover. Now the logical prerequisites are that you're doing something like a full roll up. You can do the rolling series themselves. So you've got that flexibility in the spine. You've also got the strength. But with the rollover, one of the things that I find with it is if you go to more original versions, you would lift the legs up off the floor. To get into it to start with, working up, stepping up your ladder, I'm going to encourage you to do one leg, keep the focus on the center, that mild contraction, support the lower back. Second leg, that way you know the center is going to be supporting right from the beginning. Now when you take the legs out, it's out, not up. So it's out at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to use my arms. I'm going to try to avoid overusing the hands or tension here, but they are going to be working in the movement. As you fold, this is where your in-breath is taking place. Folding to the point where you need the out-breath to help push the pelvis over. Now traditionally the feet would touch the floor. MK Pilates, we try and avoid going there. So we're going to go to parallel to the floor. Open the legs to just beyond shoulders. Flex the feet. And now we're going to lovely stretch down through the whole back chain. Roll through the spine. This is where your focus is, keeping the shoulders down, walking those fingers away. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. I'm doing it quite slow so you can see the sequence come together with the pointed feet come through. Now that sequence continues. So it's in, out, opening on the in, and out through to the bottom of the movement. So in as you fold, always thinking about your center, long spine, out at the top and opening, in as you begin the journey, out, roll through, and here we go, one last time. In as we go over, out through the phase of the strength, opening on the in, and out on the final roll through. And we'll bring it back in. Moving on to the shoulder bridge. I'm going to put the feet down. The idea here is they're not too far away. The shoulder bridge is the preparation of mobility. We're still going to enjoy that going up. If you do this movement, you're welcome to do this anytime you want. Finding your long spine, so the ribs are not swinging up, neck is nice and open, front and back, and your arms are on the floor. Again, try not to overuse the arms for strength. They should come from the trunk, the inner unit. Here, keeping everything nice and still, one leg comes up, right angle. Straight to the ceiling. This part does not move. I'll show you again. Straight to the ceiling. This part does not move. Then lengthen out. Now in that lengthening, if you point, you'll open out the front a bit more. Coming up, you can flex the foot and do the same movement again. Quite often it's done with 3 repetitions or even more. I'll point for the third, keeping everything still, coming up, and place the foot down by bending, and toe, metatarsals behind the big toe, heel, and then roll the spine down for me. And the idea here is, the longer you can stay up, the better. Looking for 10 repetitions on both sides. So if I do a few repetitions, what I want you to think about here is, don't lose the articulation on the journey. Don't make it just push that pelvis up. But as you do the movement, the focus is always the stability. Everything you're doing with the legs is wonderful for the hips, but it's about the stability challenge. It's a strength exercise through here. Leg comes up, straight to the ceiling. We're going to keep the movement long in the foot, and up, flex, and up, point, and up. You could just do one, and place the foot back down. This side I'm going to show it a little bit more dynamically, as you'll often see. The dynamic version is still control of the pelvis. Away. 1, 2, flex, place down, and roll down through the spine. Always thinking as you do these movements, if anything's over tense, if anything's overworking, you're no longer using your body efficiently. So if we look at those 2 movements one last time each, and we're going to make it a little bit of a linked movement. So we'll take it down to the floor. Leg, leg. Out, roll. Get your opening chain. This is your flexibility exercise. Open that back chain. From here, bend in, place down, shoulder bridge, roll up, set your bridge. Up to the ceiling, open, up, flex, up, point, again, bend, foot, stay up, second side, up, point, flex, point, always about the pelvis, bend the knee, place it down, roll back down through the spine, and there's a little bit of a focus on those two movements for you. I hope you enjoy playing with these levels of the movements, but remember, prepare the body, warm your body up, get your body and mind connected before you start doing new variations of movements. Enjoy your Pilates.